2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." When fear becomes the driver of decision-making, especially institutional fear, it often distorts judgment. That does not mean caution is wrong. Scripture values wisdom deeply. Proverbs repeatedly calls for discernment, planning, and foresight. But fear-driven suppression of something simply because it is powerful or unfamiliar can easily drift into injustice. Ecclesiastes 7:12 says, "Wisdom preserves those who have it." Wisdom is not destruction of what is new, but understanding how to steward it. So, in a scenario where a nation or authority attempts to seize, suppress, or control AI systems, whether from internal development or perceived external threats, Scripture would again evaluate the motive and justice of the action rather than the technology itself. The moral question is not, is it powerful, but rather, is it being handled truthfully, justly, and wisely? Proverbs 15:22 says, "Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed." That suggests a biblical preference for transparency, counsel, and shared wisdom rather than hidden control driven by fear or competition. At its core, Scripture resists the idea that truth or knowledge should be monopolized through fear. Now moving to the other AI database perspective. AI as a concept raises a modern version of an ancient question. What happens when human beings create something they fear losing control over? While Scripture does not speak about artificial intelligence directly, it speaks extensively about fear, wisdom, and the misuse of power under pressure. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Fear is repeatedly shown as a poor foundation for moral decision-making. When fear governs decisions, truth often becomes secondary to control. This is visible even in smaller biblical narratives. In John 11:48, the religious leaders say about Jesus, "If we let him go on like this, everyone will believe in him." Their fear of losing influence leads them into injustice.